Hey Spencer. Forgive the headphones. Just easier to Bluetooth in, but I'll go ahead with the testimony. So a little bit of backstory on me, how I got into insurance. My stepmother, who was pretty much my mom, and she raised me, she was the most amazing person ever. Well, the day that I gave birth to my oldest daughter, my 12-year-old, she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. She was given 3 months to live. She decided to do chemo. She did it for a month and thought, that wasn't the route that she wanted to take. So she decided to drop out of school for being a nurse to become an herbalist, and she prolonged her life for 3 years doing all that. She had life insurance. My dad made sure, and she made sure, that they had really, really good coverage. However, we didn't realize that her specific cancer wasn't covered. So with that being the case, my dad ended up having to get a second mortgage on the home and sell the RV. That's something that they used almost every other week to go camping in. It was her pride and joy. So he went into debt to pay off her medical expenses to try and keep her alive. And when she passed away, the rest of it went to bury her. That pushed me into insurance. Why is what I did. That's why I do this. I stayed in life insurance for a couple of months, going door to door selling group term life insurance. That just wasn't for me. It wasn't fulfilling enough. I wanted to help people more, so I decided to get into property and casualty. So that's a little bit about me with insurance. I do notice that when I came over here from State Farm, I was used to doing at least 30 items a month. So when I got here and I was learning the systems and I was in that transition period and trying to build my funnel, I let myself get really discouraged. I had hit a financial situation where money was tight because I did miss the last month's commission from State Farm by moving over here. And with that constantly being in the back of my mind, I let that become my focus. So when I was calling out on clients, my main thought was, you are my paycheck. You are what's going to get my kids fed. And that prevented me, that put that wall up and prevented me from closing sales. And I had really low numbers. And then Jeremy had brought Spencer in, and he brought him in at the perfect time, because at that time I was feeling very anxious, very scared, and very down on myself. I am a very competitive person. I like to do well and succeed in life, and I wasn't doing that, and I was feeling like a failure. I was feeling like a horrible mom because I just couldn't get it together and get the numbers that I wanted. I was at most selling 13 items a month. So Spencer came in, and he has this system that, he determines each person's little quirk and how to get their mind out of it and refocus it. And he sat down with me, he talked with me, we figured out what my issue was. We figured out that I'm holding on too strongly to what I was going through, and making other people responsible for me getting paid instead of just letting it go, leaving it at the door like I normally would do, and getting things done and being successful. So after that conversation, I kind of just, it hit me, and I was like, you know what? I just gotta not care. I just gotta do this, get over it, and do it afraid. Because at the end of the day, I'm responsible for the money that I bring in, not the people I'm calling on. If they say no, oh well, next call. So I started doing that and applying that. And thanks to Spencer, I am now up to the most I've had at Allstate, up at 25 today. I do say today because there's a day left. And then I got the rest of the day today too. So my goal for this month is 50. It looks like I'm going to be getting close to that. So I'm excited. I've taken new steps to just constantly stay on the phone. Don't let anything discourage me. now when people tell me no, I don't dwell on the no and dwell on how much I'm missing out on. I just focus on the goal, and the goal set ahead is, so what? Continue. You can get the next one. That person's no doesn't need to hinder me from winning. So I am seeing some really good results, and I really feel like it's going to get even better. And I hope that this story helps someone.